something right. You did something wrong, horribly wrong.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sharply denounced Western countries on Friday for embracing Palestinian statehood. Speaking at the UN General Assembly, the Israeli leader pushed back in his harshest terms yet against the diplomatic moves by leading U.S. allies, including Britain and France.
The leaders who recognize the Palestinian state this week sent to the Palestinians, it's a very clear message. Murdering Jews pays off.
Recent moves by countries to recognize a Palestinian state have deepened Israel's international isolation over its conduct of a nearly two-year-old war against Hamas militants in Gaza. The most right-wing government in Israeli history has made its strongest declaration yet that there will be no Palestinian state as it pushes on with its fight against Hamas following the October 7th attacks in Israel 2 years ago.
You see this large pin here? It's a QR code.
Netanyahu wore a QR code on his lapel linking to a website with information about the attacks.
You too will see why we fight and why we must win.
Hamas-led fighters killed some 1,200 people in the rampage, according to Israeli tallies. Israel's military response has killed more than 65,000 people in Gaza, according to local health officials, and left much of the territory in ruins. Dozens of delegates exited the hall as Netanyahu took the stage, while attendees in the balcony rose to their feet to give him a standing ovation.
Over time, many world leaders buckled. They buckled under the pressure of a biased media, radical Islamist constituencies, and anti-Semitic mobs. There's a familiar saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, for many countries here, when the going got tough, you caved.
Netanyahu spoke after Arab and Muslim leaders, who this week accused Israel of genocide and war crimes in Gaza. The Israeli government has vehemently denied these accusations. The International Criminal Court has issued a warrant for Netanyahu for alleged war crimes in Gaza. Israel rejects the court's jurisdiction and denies committing war crimes. Hamas has offered to release all remaining hostages, only about 20 of whom are said to be alive out of a total of 48, in exchange for Israel agreeing to end the war and withdrawing from Gaza. U.S. President Donald Trump, who has backed Netanyahu consistently, reiterated Friday that the war could end soon.
And it's looking like we have a deal on Gaza. And we'll let you know. I think it's a deal that will get the hostages back. It's going to be a deal that will end the war. It's going to be a deal it's going to be peace. I think we have a deal.
Netanyahu spoke by phone to Trump on Thursday and will visit the White House on Monday.